So we've got, we're trying to come up with a graph that satisfies this inequality. So what you've got to do is rearrange it to look like this, only obviously it won't be equals, it'll be less than or equal to. So we've taken away the x from both sides, and we've got 3y is less than or equal to 12 minus x. We divided it by 3, so we've got y is equal to negative 1/3 x minus 4. So the negative 12 is divided by 3, the x was divided by 3, the negative x was divided by 3. So the gradient is 1/3, and then the y-intercept is minus 4. Okay, so it's here. There are two ways we can think about this. What is the gradient saying? It means that first of all, it's negative, so when x increases, y decreases. So when x goes from left to right, y goes from top to bottom, y decreases. The other thing, and so basically, as x goes up by 1, y goes down by 1/3. Or if you like, as x goes up by 3, y goes down by -1, well, down by 1. So that's one way we can think about it. So I'll just use that way first. So x at the moment is 0 at this point. This is the point which we know of at the moment from the intercept. And from the intercept, so we go up. X goes up by 3. So 1, 2, 3, and y goes down by 1. So the second point would be there, and at that point we could just draw a line and then join it up. There is another way we can do it, and think about it in a sort of formula type way. So the gradient m is equal to the change in y over the change in x. And so that means, and we know that the gradient is equal to, in this case, negative 1/3. So negative 1/3 is equal to the change in y over the change in x. And so then we can just rearrange this equation we've got here. So we could say, let's multiply both sides by 3, and then it's times both sides by x. So we would get negative x is equal to 3. Negative change in x will equal to 3 times the change in y. Or if you like, the change in x would be equal to negative 3 times the change in y, which is again what I found out from earlier on. When x increases by 3, when y decreases by 1, then x increases by 3. So we end up with these 2 points, and then we would just join them up. Oops, let's try that again. Okay, let's try that again. Okay, it can be a bit fiddly, these lines. Okay, so I didn't quite get that right, so I'm just going to hold on to control and just line this up. Okay, that's lined up now, and now I'm just going to stretch it out. And then I'm going to turn it into a solid line, maybe make it red. I'll try that again. There we go. So that's our line. And then the next thing we want to know is it says when y is less than or equal to this line. So it's going to be this bottom shaded area here. So the shaded area will be all of this bit down here. Okay.